Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 21 of 1 Month in My Bullet Journal. This is Krista from Simply Breathe Now. I had a fabulous day yesterday. Finally had a day to work on my stuff. My husband was home, but he stayed kind of away and let me just get my work done, and it was fantastic. We were supposed to have ice rain, and we didn't. And yes, I got so much done. I'm so excited. And then last night I had a fantastic sleep. My little guy didn't wake me up, so that was good. So, move ahead. I don't really have any memories because all I did was draw, which was so wonderful, and planned, also so wonderful. Okay. I feel and radiate pure love in my soul and to all those around me. And I definitely felt that yesterday, moving ahead. But I don't know how to write moving ahead on that one. I guess. Surround. Can't spell this morning, apparently. Okay, so I put surrounded by family and friends, all sending love, extra hugs and kisses. So I pulled out another Sharpie pen. I bought these at the same time as I bought these ones, thinking they were the same, but didn't realize that they're a little bit different. And when I did the ends with the right light, you can see that this one actually is a 0.5 and this one is a 3.3. And this one is absolutely beautiful to write with. So this one I said yesterday was dying, the Sharpie Art Pen. They came in a box of 10, these ones, and with green. And so this one was just in a pack of 5 that was also with green packaging, I guess. And it said fine, which says fine here. And this one says fine as well. So I thought everything was the same. But when I went to write with it, I'm like, this is a little bit thinner. And then I did this whole is there any writing on here? Trombone style, trying to figure out. And it's actually 3.3. But it's lovely to write with. So very nice. I'm happy that I got those. Okay, meditation. Yes, I got to do that yesterday with my little guy. I hope you enjoyed our little setup picture at the end. Up at 5, I was. Exercise, no. Sat at a desk the whole day and loved it, which is terrible. It's a good thing I do something in the morning. Stretch. Not so good from a physio perspective. Great day with Mackenzie. Connect with Jeff. At lunch we connected. It's nice. Goal check. Yes. Half-hour kid time. I did with 2 out of the 3. My middle one had beavers, so I didn't really see him. Usually I'm the one that takes some beavers, but since it was possible ice rain, my husband thought it was safer if he drove, which I thought was funny. Posted Instagram. And post to Pinterest, yes. Did the videos. I cleaned. I did do that. Tidied more than cleaned, but Amy's house, nothing, though I needed to a post. I haven't done a post in a while. Happiness Project, yep. Marriage Happiness Project. My husband is all on board with that right now, which is really nice. Income, yes. Growth, yes. And no spend, yes, because I didn't leave the house. I have to say, I love days like that. Not every day. I don't want to stay home every day, but oh, I love when I'm at home. Nobody else is here. So great. Compassion, yes. It's not true. I did leave the house. I took my son to my mom and dad's, but then I came home. And I was home by 8:30. So from 8:30 in the morning on, I didn't leave the house. Calm, I was. And content, very. And I'm going to say I had joy yesterday. Oh, I did. Courage, yes. Connection, yes, with my mom and dad in the morning. My dad, mostly. Flexible. Balanced day of work and play. Yes, because I did some work in the morning and then in the evening, but then I got to play. Or I did housework and then I got to do Simply Breathe Now work, which is never work and play. It is play. I love drawing. I love planning. It just totally fills me up. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but so this is all like a light purple, and then the last line is always, it's more of a bluey purple, but then as it dries, it becomes the same as this purple, but it always kind of catches my eye that I'm like, oh, that's a different color, but it then ends up drying to the same color. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of funny. Okay, so Home Alone. It's awful. Home Alone and drawing. Home Alone. Planning. Won't have time for drawing, but I'm going to put Simply Breathe Now then. Fit it in there. Okay, thankful. Yesterday, what am I thankful for? 20. Thankful for my little guy helping in the morning. He was actually so good. He only talked to me a little bit. He touched my arm several times, but he was really good for not talking too much, helping. I'm going to put helping in quotations. Helping in the morning. Full day. To me. I am thankful that everyone ate dinner last night. I made a stir fry last night, and I don't usually make stir fries. Everyone. And I wasn't really sure how it was going to go because it had broccoli and cauliflower in it. And I was like, oh, because that was kind of the only veg we had. And they ate. So I'm thankful that everyone ate dinner without complaint. And I even got, thanks for a good dinner, Mama, which I was like, whoa! It never happens. Even their favorites, I usually have a complaint of some sort. Without complaint. So that was awesome. What else am I thankful for? Create flow. No ice storm. How about that? No ice storm. I am very thankful there was not an ice storm. Okay. There we go. Ooh. And I'm going to put joy. 665. 665. Okay. 20. So I did, what's it called? Desire Map by Danielle, I think it's Laporte or Laporte, I think. Pretty sure that's what it is. Her book, I read her book, and then there's like a workbook at the back, and you find out your core desires. And those are the ones that I track in purple, which is right, these ones. And then from that, a year later, I found a quote from that described Buddhism monks describing joy as happiness when you're fulfilling your soul's purpose. And that just resonated with me so much. So there's content and happy, which comes and goes, and never to be expected that you're always going to be happy or content all the time. But then to have joy where you are, and it's a totally different feeling. And when I read that definition, I was like, yes, I know what that means, and I know what that feeling is like. And it's not around often, as you can see, and as you can see on my, when I track it, I started adding it here. It doesn't happen very often, but it's so wonderful when it does. And I definitely would like it to happen a bit more consistently, but I know why it happens now, and it's awesome. So I encourage everyone to find your joy, find what your happiness when fulfilling your soul's purpose. Beautiful. Okay, 20. I want to put joy there, but I'm like, I've done a lot of joy already. What am I going to do? Perfect day. That's what I'm going to do, because that's what it felt like. Pencil. All right, perfect day. It was like, I love days like that. I even started, so I draw to about, or work on stuff until about 3:30, and then I clean up, and then I put on some real rockin' music, and I make dinner. And even that is just so, because I'm by myself, I can listen to anything I want, I can have it as loud as I want, and I rock away as I make dinner, and I love it. I love the whole, just all of it. And then I'm so happy when everyone comes home. I'm just like, I've had the best day ever. Perfect day. Okay. We're on purple. And check this out. Full night's sleep. No. Waking up for the bathroom. My little one. Yay. Absolutely love it. Feel great. Woke up about 10 to 5, and I was like, oh, I slept the whole night. The whole night. So amazing. And I woke up before my alarm, which is always the best, because then you know you're rested. I've only had 2 times I haven't been up. Oof. That is not typical. Well, it is not typical for the last 6 months, but it is typical for the last 2 months. Oh, see, there's more zeros in there than there has been this month. But then there was a look at these 4. Ooh, 2 4s. That was a tired mama. Okay. So I did do this. Oops. Random plan drawing. I did do that today. 31 journals. I need to do that. I want to do this here. Boom, boom, boom. You know that I've had a lot of sleep when the sound effects come out. I was once asked if I went to school for sound effects because I make them a lot, especially when I'm rested and in a good mood and just really happy. So I did. I added a whole bunch of stuff up here when I did my planning yesterday for March. So a lot of things that I need to get doing, which I have to figure out what I'm going to do in there, especially when Wednesdays are the only days that I can do. I need some research for my covers for my new product, which is another journal. And I didn't do anything for Etsy, and I didn't do anything for that. So, and I didn't do anything on here. My vision board is done. I did my outline for my book, one of them. I haven't done the other one. I don't even know when it was, maybe November, December, I had, in the morning, I was doing something, and all of a sudden an idea for a book came in my head. And it's not really a book. It's kind of like a journal with a bit of writing in it, but not so much like these kind of journals, with a little bit. It's kind of like a how-to book a little bit. And I was like, oh, that'd be fun and to do. And I kind of already had a plan for doing part of it for this year, for 2019. I was going to incorporate it into what I was already going to do. And then I was right before the kids came home, I had another idea about a book, which is much more of like a written book. And I cannot get that. That book constantly comes into my head, like with ideas and stuff. So I finally wrote down an outline for it. So we'll see if I get that written this year, or a good chunk of it written. I have so much, it's just finding the time to do it, but I have so much that I can't wait to get out. So it's kind of exciting that I might write a book. If it ever gets out to the rest of the world, who knows? But I'm really excited to write it all down. So I got all that. Yesterday I went to sit down to plan for March, and everything just came rushing out about my book. So I was like, well, I'll just get that on paper, the outline. I have no idea once you write a book, what you do. If you have any idea what comes next, I would love to hear, because that will be the next step, I guess, once I get writing it. #21 today. When's our next? Tomorrow. Tomorrow's a great full moon. All right. I have an order to post today. I have to do that. Lots going on today. Okay. So first thing is I have physio rebirth this morning. And I have 2 clients, and one of them is a new assessment. That's fun. And then we are picking up groceries. And I have to go to the post, mail off an order. Then I pick up my son. from nursery. And then when I come home, ooh, I'm pretty much done that now. I should do this. I will have to write my notes because one of them is a home visit and one of them is a new assessment. So we'll do peds notes. And then we will do, ooh, this pen's feeling very dry as well. Excuse me. And get the balloon and bag for Monday. Okay. And then what else do I need to do? I need, that morning has disappeared. But I have the prep for the next day. I'm trying to think about what else to do in the afternoon. Put groceries away, make dinner. I never put that stuff down because it's just something you have to do. Be home. I think maybe what I'll do is the books. Excuse me. We have a hydro bill I need to check on. I don't know. It's usually around this time that it needs to be paid. Hydro bill. That's just on my email, which I didn't see recently. So I'll have to see when it's due. It's usually around mid-20s. So it must be coming up. All right. That's it. Most of Thursday is running around as usual, and then once I get home after lunch, it's kind of put everything away from groceries and then get ready for dinner and that kind of stuff. Oh, my weather from yesterday was 2, so we had rain. We did have rain and snow, but we were lucky enough that it actually never turned into freezing rain. There we go. All right. Have a great day. Hope you're rocking Thursday. See you tomorrow. Bye.